Okay, what's up, guys? Rev Sauce 9. I'm going to keep this very quick, fast to the point. This is going to be a quick review for me of Monday Night Raw. Honestly, I'm just going to be real with you guys. I just got up in the morning, so make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. Special shout out to Sean's View Entertainment. Guys, amazing. Thank you for the subscribe here on YouTube. I appreciate you, my dude. I give hard times, and I go really hard sometimes in my reaction to other channels, and I apologize for that. I just speak my mind. Sometimes it's good, bad, or indifferent sometimes, and I apologize. Sometimes I give my good and my bad and my ugly, and sometimes it falls flat, and I have egg on my face, so I apologize. Look, when I talk my stuff, sometimes I'm not trying to cause issues with other channels, okay? I'm just not. But when I do, it's just all out of love, baby. That's it. So again, thank you, Sean, Sean's View, for the subscribe. I appreciate it here on YouTube, my dude. I appreciate it. You know, and I've been watching Sean for years. I would start YouTube, then delete my account. Start YouTube, delete my account. I remember when this man, him and Joe Cronin would go at each other hardcore in the paint. So, quick review-wise, I'm just going to go over this quick. I'm just going to give you guys the Cliff Notes version. Seth Rollins comes out basically to give you guys, basically, I'm going to be doing Seth Rollins thing still. I'm going to work on my bad knee. I'm going to rehab it for the meantime. I'm going to try to avoid surgery, but the injury he has does require surgery. Doctors really want him to get surgery. He wants to show up at the Royal Rumble because they did have plans for him. He'll probably lose that title from here to now. So on the go-home show for January 22nd, 2024, Rollins is not relinquishing the title. He's going into Royal Rumble. Again, I could totally see some fuckery happening to where he does lose the title. Or he'll lose the title shortly. I think he will lose the title because he's got to go get surgery. So do you have him go in and hurt it even worse and be out even longer? But he said he's going to go all the way to Royal Rumble. We will see. We will see how Triple H is booking that. We'll see. Gunther comes out again and says he's going to go after, if he wins the Royal Rumble, Seth Rollins. He said him and Seth have been pillars of the championship belts. They've been two workhorses. They've been working their asses off and been doing their thing. Gunther said he would have been sad if he had to relinquish the title, would have cried. Seth came out looking like he was going to cry. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci ended in a double countout when they went out to the back of the arena, had a brawl, and then went through a table. So, again, great shit from the New Day. New Day needs to be this way. I want to see New Day change their theme song to more like a rap song or hip hop or something cool, or maybe a country twang or a rock song, something that, you know, represents the new era of New Day, because they're still doing the same cartoon. I can't take them serious when they're saying, look, and they went backstage and they said, look, we are going to be guys that are going to be killers, and we're not going to take up with people's shit. And basically, fuck that shit. We're going to do this. And then you have, you know, Jey Uso saying yeet, you know, and appealing to the crowd and all this stuff, right? But then you have Jey Uso saying they're the best tag team for decades. And it's like, if that's the case, then they need to come out. You need to have them come out to something new. Maybe that's what they're planning on doing. Maybe doing a rebrand of the New Day and making them more serious. Because I could see Kofi, you know, winning mid-card titles, and same with Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods needs to be mid-card title at this point, like in the United States or something. When he's on one, he's really good at what he does. And I think, you know, give this man a title somewhat. And New Day's contract's up this year. Like, you guys don't realize New Day's contract up. Where does Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston go? Do they go over to AEW? They probably won't. But again, it'd be interesting if they did. The Judgment Day's backstage segment basically was dissension between Rhea Ripley and Priest, and a little bit of you know, stuff between them. Rhea Ripley was not happy with what was going on with R-Truth and how Damian Priest has allowed it to go. It's either going to end two ways. We all know this. Damian Priest is either going to get kicked out of the Judgment Day, or Truth's going to go through a table and Truth's going to become this badass guy and join The Miz. So, and stop this stupid gimmick that he's got. Ivy Nile with Maxine Dupree. Look, Samantha Irving needs to go. She is so bad on the mic. Yes, The Miz. Oh, like, go away. I'm tired of her. It's the same like the TNA Jade in-ring announcer. It's bad. It's awful. And by the way, Kevin Patrick is gone. Off the mic. Thank God. Kevin Patrick eliminated. Triple H finding somebody else. They'll probably go with somebody. They'll probably go with Vic Joseph most likely. Next one up. Or they'll hire somebody to come in that has experience. Mario Ronaldo would be perfect here. I would honestly say maybe you offer Todd Phillips maybe a contract. You know, maybe you go in and get Drama King Matt, because that would work too. Drama King Matt's really good too. Again, Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, Bailey segment was good. Basically, they're all saying the same thing, that they're going to win the Royal Rumble. Here's why. And then they start brawling. Again, I really don't care, because Becky Lynch is trying to cut the line. Again, she's trying to cut and be number one contender, where Nia Jax, for instance, is your number one contender. If Raw does not win the Royal Rumble, then I could see Nia Jax and Becky and Rhea having a triple threat at Mania. I could see this happening now, or at Elimination Chamber. Again, there was a brawl outside the ring. Becky Lynch was dumped out the ring, and pretty much a manhandle slam to Becky, or to Bailey, and then a leg drop to Bailey. Bailey got the brunt of everything. Dominic Mysterio is starting to win matches. They need to give him a payoff. You've had him lose lately, and you need to have him win. So he beat The Miz. Not surprised by this with interference. The Miz and DIY are getting stronger together. They were going to do a skull-crushing finale at the end. But Dominic with the 619 with the interference from Balor and McDonough, and a 450. That was pretty nice from, or a frog splash from Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio is coming in on his own, so that was good shit. Priest, congratulated Dom on his win. Basically saying R-Truth showed up with more cash. And this is so stupid. It's going to get Damian Priest kicked out of the Judgment Day. It's so hokey pokey to me. Again, Ivar and Gable was another good one for the night. They both killed it. It ended up with Ivar with the victory. But again, these are replay matches. But every time Chad Gable does what he needs to do, he's really good. He should have been Intercontinental Champion a long time ago, or United States. I feel bad for Gable. Gable is mid-card, yes, but he could be main event, and I think they should push him to the moon and back, because he's really good stuff. He entertains in the rings, so there's that. So we're going to go to Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. This was the highlight of the night. Both of them killing it. This is what you want. You want two killers going at each other. Two brutes going at each other. The whole ending of that, the face-to-face, was good. I like the fact that CM Punk's not regurgitating promos, and he's actually doing something new for a change. He called himself the real American Dream. And Cody basically said, hey, look, you underlooked me. I took the torch. I made a promotion. Everything that you ever wanted, I did outside of WWE. You tried it, but failed. And then they both stared at each other like hardcore. And that's what you want within a Royal Rumble storyline type match, into the Royal Rumble. I think that's going to be really, really good. I see CM Punk. I see Cody. I see maybe Bronson. And I see Gunther. And one other person, I would say, in the 5 or 6, right? 5 or 6 that are left. And I really see the last two, Cody and Punk. And I see Cody eliminating Punk from the Royal Rumble, and he gets his second win. I could see that, or I could see the reverse. Either way, I'm happy with either or. So that was a good segment. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark defeat Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell, I'm grateful to see on television. This is a talent that's been way pushed back. and her growth has been halted by WWE. Same with Candice LeRae. They were the way, they were good shit. They were so over. And honestly, it's kind of sad to see they're so over, but they're doing nothing with them except putting them in a hokey pokey tag team match when Indy Hartwell was your NXT champion. So that makes no sense to me. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, what have you done for me lately? They're finally giving them a win. Then you have Damage Control, Kabuki Warriors coming out, you know, dun 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 dun. I take you to the candy shop. They're like shaking their asses and beating the shit out of people. It's like, Asuka's a killer. Kairi saying, why did you bring her back if she's going to be doing that kind of stuff? And Dakota Kai just staring there like going, what are we doing? Like, to me, I like Damage Control, but lately it's been this hokey pokey shit from both of them. Again, this match was really quick. Zoe Stark beat Candice LeRae with her finish. That was it, and that was the match, honestly. Then you have Cesaro, you have Carter and Chance coming out and basically getting beat up by Asuka and Kairi Sane. You know, that's going to be your match on Thursday. I see the Kabuki Warriors being champions at this point. Because, you know, we take you to the candy shop, and all they're doing is dancing. It's like, these guys should be killers. And Dakota Kai should have got on the mic and said, look, you like that? There's going to be more of that. We're going to be holding these belts. We're going to run this back with them. They were champions when these titles were introduced. There should have been something more there. They didn't, and it's a little disappointing they didn't. Dakota Kai needs to start speaking for them and calling them killers or something of the range, because it wasn't it for me, Chief. Natalya and Tegan Nox. Poor Tegan Nox. Tegan Nox has been at the bottom of the barrel next to Indy Hartwell for a minute, and it's kind of depressing to me. Tegan Nox looks beautiful than ever. I don't know why Tegan Nox is not trying to go into that high-end women's main event scene with Indy Hartwell and trying to win that belt. This is where an Intercontinental belt would be perfect for WWE. A women's Intercontinental belt would be perfect, and then they can all fight over that. And you could see what your upcoming talent is made to be. They want to go after Bayley and their friends. And Damage Control, they want to be in that tag team hunt. And then pretty much they got in a sprawl, and Adam Pearce basically said, look, take that up with Nick Aldis, what he said to Damage Control. This is Raw. I control my own talent. You're here as guest. That. So that was that. Then we get into the main event match, and this was so hokey pokey with Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. It was just so hokey pokey to me. You have basically Finn, or you basically have R-Truth coming in, interfering, throwing money around, acting like a fool. And then Claymore, 1, 2, 3, Priest goes down. That's it. Priest was dominating that match. And it's like, to me, why do you have Priest losing this badly? He is your senior Money in the Bank. You need to make this guy into a killer, like a winner. And he should have been cashing in already. It's been a joke he hasn't. That was your main event. That was literally your main event. They didn't go that long. That was Monday Night Raw for you. Went 15 minutes, I think. And at the end, I was left like baffled. Like, why are we doing this? What's the point of this? Like, at this point, just have Priest come out and lose. Have him come in, cash in the Money in the Bank to either Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins and lose. Why are we still holding this shit, as we are? And to me, it just feels like Money in the Bank is useless. Money in the Bank, it would have been further along, but that's just my opinion. But anyway, I gotta give this a show review. It's a simple B+ for me. The promos tonight were great. I would say Cody and Punk promo of the year, maybe. Pretty good shit from both of them. Seth Rollins, I hope he doesn't, really, really get hurt any more than he's hurt. So hopefully they keep him off TV until Mania, and they do the right things by him. So anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. I would say this is a 7.75 B+ or an 8, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Let me know what you think of Monday Night Raw down below. Peace.